Hi, Dr. Christina, the Picky PT, and I'm here today at Iron Keel Gym near Kima, Texas. They're letting me use their facility in order to show you how you can get a core workout with using a Physio ball, a big exercise ball that you may have at home and just not know how to use. So, first exercise you can do sitting on the Physio ball is you want to go ahead and start with a pelvic tilt in the seated position. Now notice, if I sit sideways, I could rock on the ball forward and it'll put me in more of an arched position. And when I rock backwards, it puts me more in a slouched position, all right? And a pelvic tilt, if you think of what that is, it's gonna make it look a little bit more rounded, but not slouched, okay? Because we're not going to rock back to make this happen. We're gonna keep our weight in our feet, flat in our feet. We're gonna pull our belly button in towards our spine, and then we're going to pull our pubic bone up towards our belly button, okay? So we may end up sliding forward just a little bit, but the rest of our spine should not be moving as we do this, okay? Not leaning back like this, but staying nice and straight as you tuck through. If you feel your low back lengthening, you feel your core down low tightening and flattening, then you know you're doing this right. You'll hold for 10 seconds at first, and then you'll slowly build up the amount of time that you can hold this for, because this is a great exercise, great strength to build for holding your core throughout the day, every day, to reduce low back pain. Once you've got that pelvic tilt on the ball, you can then progress it by doing marching. So we're gonna start off with the belly button in, pubic bone pulled up towards the belly button, flattening that lower abdominal, and then we're going to press solidly down into one foot that is not moving, all right? You can even, for bonus points, push a little bit more on the inner big toe rather than pushing on the outer pinky toe. And as you stabilize by doing that, we're gonna lift the opposite leg up towards our chest. Now, I kind of make this look easy, but I promise when you try this, you may find that you want to sway all over the place, okay? That means that we're not holding our core tight enough. So, holding tight here, pressuring through the leg that's not moving, and then lifting the other leg up towards your chest. You can even alternate to make it a little bit harder. You can hold your hands up off the ball to make it even harder, okay? But this is how you're gonna do your seated pelvic tilt with marches on a Physio ball, the Picky way. Our next progression in our list of exercises that you can do on the Physio balls for your core will be kickouts, all right? So in order to do this the Picky way, you're going to start off with your pelvic tilt, pulling your belly button in, pulling that pubic bone up towards your belly button, pressing down into the leg that you're not moving, like we talked about with the marching. And remember, pressing a little bit more down on the inner big toe side than the outer pinky toe side, okay? As we press down and we shift our weight, we're gonna kick out rather than marching, all right? This makes it a little bit harder because you're making your lever arm longer rather than keeping a short lever arm, okay? You can make this harder by having your hands out in front of you, just like the marching was, or you could even raise the opposite arm as you kick out to make it a little bit harder. And alternating is always an option as well. As you're doing this, remember not to bulge out at any point, because then you've lost the whole intention of the exercise. The last core exercise I'm going to show you today that you could do with a Physio ball is doing a plank. Now you have a choice between doing it with your feet on the ball or doing it with your arms on the ball. I find that with doing it with your arms on the ball, you're going to get a much stronger core workout from the get-go, so we're going to do that today. So we've got our Physio ball, and we're going to go ahead and start on our knees with our forearms on the Physio ball. We're going to roll it forward a little bit, straighten out those legs, okay? Make sure that our elbow is directly below our shoulder, just like we did with our other core exercises when we were on all fours, okay? We're gonna make sure that we're in a pelvic tilt, so we are not arching our back, letting our core fall as we do this. We have to stay in a pelvic tilt and not hinging our hips up, okay? Remember, a pelvic tilt is just lengthening your back from below your rib cage to the low back area. So holding here, we're gonna hold starting at 30 seconds. You can go up to 90 seconds in order to build your endurance so you have the strength you need to hold a position on all fours for as long as you need to, which can be really helpful if you have a job. We have to do a lot of crawling around. You have to be on your hands and knees for long periods. This would be a great exercise for you. Remember, if you're struggling to do this, you're having any pain at all with this, go ahead and contact a neuromuscular expert, a physical therapist to help you out. And if you found this video helpful, remember to like and subscribe so you get all the new videos and learn more about your own body.